Today I fucked up by handing my USB to my roommate. Gonna use a throwaway. I'm not giving my roommate the satisfaction of sharing this stupid shit of his on my actual account. I had an essay to print out this weekend, but since I no longer had my own printer, rest her poor soul, it meant driving down to the print shop. So, I wasted no time copying all my shit to a USB and grabbing my coat. I was literally just about to shut the door behind me when I heard my roommate calling my damn name. He wanted something printed out as well. A fucking flyer or some shit. Random, but okay whatever. He asked if he could use my USB. I didn't see why not, so I said sure. Once he was done copying the file from his laptop, he gave me back my USB and said, "Valar Morgleys, motherfucker." I said, "Valar Dohieries, you degenerate turd," and bounced. The print shop was busy when I got there, but the wait was worth it because the girl who came to assist me was cute as fuck. Little did I know, this would only be the beginning of my humiliating downfall. I handed the cute print shop girl my USB with the simple instruction of printing out the 2 files on there. As far as I knew, there was nothing else on the USB except those 2 documents. Print shop girl stared at her computer screen before locking eyes again. Her expression was unreadable. Like she was trying hard not to show an emotion. She leaned in and sheepishly asked, "Which 2 files, sir?" I replied, "Only the 2 you see on there." At that moment she turned the computer screen towards me and revealed that there was close to a dozen folders on there. Folders that never even existed when I copied my essay. Here's the damn punchline. All these fucking folders were labeled with hardcore, homoerotic descriptions. Tiny twink drilled hard by handsome handyman. College stud drains his big uncut cock. Cute boy fucked in the ass by daddy. Teasing my drunk straight friend with raw dick. High school hunks fuck bareback. Hung doctor gets head after physical. Planet of the bottoms, dawn of DA dick. There were loads more, but I'm sure you'll get the pornographic picture. I shook my head in horror and said, "That ain't mine." Print shop girl's eyes narrowed and practically penetrated my fucking soul. "What should I print for you, sir? It's my roommate. He does this kinda shit." Of course. Crickets. I swallowed what remained of my dignity and did what had to be done. "Print the one called assignment, please. Under, all access. Thank you." Too long didn't read. I walked into my local print shop with an essay I had to print out. Walked out looking like a porn addict. And NBSB. Edit, you're giving me too much attention. Appreciate the rewards though. Just wanna provide feedback to some of the comments. I requested that print shop girl expand the display settings to show the number of files in each folder. All the folders had 0 files except one, all access. That's how I located my essay. For the record, I'm not gonna revenge prank my damn roommate by fucking him. Also, this throwaway isn't to hide this post from him, I just don't wanna have him think these little stunts of his are worthy of living on the Reddit account I use daily. Hence, an account that will eventually become obsolete. Valar Morgleys, y'all. Unsuspecting stud gets fucked by hung roommate while print shop girl watches. USB prank gone sexual. Adds generic tits and ass thumbnail. Would laugh so hard if he has a folder in there like plans to get print shop girl into bed with me. I would have put something on there like how to make a small dick appear bigger or guide to increasing cock size in Photoshop. What did you do to him? I have a pretty good idea, smirking face, nervous sweat. Lamau? I guess you didn't get the print shop's girl number. Lol. That ship has sailed, my friend. Across the gay seas. Far far away from female affection. Lamau, it sounds like she said of course as if she gets this type of thing often. Yes, and you call it assignment despite the fact that it's obviously gay porn. You know, one thing excuse me for 1 second. Of course. Today I fucked up by ruining my Valentine's date with my girlfriend. So my girl and I had a great night planned. I made reservations at her favorite restaurant. She got a sexy little number to wear for after dinner and sent me teasing texts all day. She absolutely loved the flowers I got her, and she presented me with a bouquet of homemade beef jerky. She then proceeded to spend, I kid you not, 3 hours getting ready. She looked friggin' amazing though. We were both starving and she was really looking forward to a night out. So we get to the restaurant and get seated. The only menu they give us is this Valentine's Day special. I do some quick mental math and realize this dinner is going to cost me close to $300. Oh. Hell. No. So my GF looks up from the wine list and sees I am antsy. She asks what's wrong. I mumble something about their prices having gone up. She asked if I wanted to go somewhere else and I jumped on it. Practically raced out of there. She followed along and sheepishly made excuses to the wait staff. So we get back to the car and I apologized and told her $300 was ridiculous for one dinner and she was like, wait. What? It wasn't that much. Turns out the menu prices were per couple not per person like I had thought. Once I realized that dinner would in fact have been in my budget, I tried to get her to go back to the restaurant. This is where I really fucked up. She kept saying no and that she didn't want to. She said she would be too embarrassed to go back. I said that was ridiculous and I didn't understand why and I kept trying to get her to go back. Then she suddenly burst into tears and sobs. Why aren't you listening? It doesn't matter why, all that matters is that it does. Why do you want to push me into something that makes me feel so uncomfortable? Ah fuck. She kinda had a point. I apologize and drive her home. I asked if she wanted to go to any of the other restaurants on our route home. She said no since she looked like shit since her makeup got all messed up from crying. She didn't. She still looked gorgeous. We get home and I don't think anyone on the face of the planet has ever gotten changed from fancy clothes to sweats as fast as she did. Tried apologizing again. She said it was okay but she just wanted to be alone for a while. Now she and the cat are in the other room watching true crime documentaries. Too long didn't read. I ruined date night by thinking the restaurant was overpriced and leaving. It wasn't, then not listening to her. Now girlfriend and cat are probably plotting how to get away with my murder. Edit, just to clear up some confusion from the way I worded it. Dinner was not $150 per person. They were doing a V-Day special where for $150 you got dinner, dessert, champagne and flowers for two. Edit, 2. Wow. I can't believe how this blew up. Thanks everyone. Of course my first Reddit gold is on a throwaway. LOL, but thank you. Also? Fuck. Girlfriend has indeed found this post. I got a did you post about last night on Reddit. Text from her this morning. Edit 3, cat tax. Now girlfriend and cat are probably plotting how to get away with my murder. So just a normal evening for the cat. Edit, I don't really know how Reddit works but thanks for the silver. I told you Susan, he is no good for you. Come, let us study the art of murder so we can finally finish him off, and be together forever. So I'll swap the 100 proof booze with 200 proof and give him a double. When he passes out, I'll do the pillow, but you have the hard part, you gotta eat the body. No witnesses. I've got a big plastic sheet we can put under him to cut the mess that I've been saving for something like this, but it's very imperative that you consume everything before he starts to rot or you'll get really sick. Or, I know you love me Mr. Whiskers? You're always talking to me when he fucks up. Hope you plan something for the weekend as a makeup. Also she might be hungry now, put some tacos in her life. Also she might be hungry now, put some tacos in her life. I am going to do this right now. Honestly she's probably partly upset that she spent so long trying to get ready and look good for you and instead ended up just feeling ugly. That's a lot of time to put in for someone. God, I am dumb. That didn't even occur to me. You are right. She is normally pretty tomboyish. I think tonight was the first time I have seen her in a dress and heels since last Valentine's Day. Did you not feed her in the end? Time for a surprise makeup dinner ASAP before her and the cat kill you. She said she didn't want anything. I should not have taken that statement at face value. Turns out she hadn't eaten anything since breakfast at 6 AM. Today I fucked up by dropping a boob carrot in front of my teacher. So this actually happened back in high school. Tried to come up with a better title, but this was the best I could do. So I've always been pretty busty. In HS I frequently used to wear tank tops to school. Summers were brutal, and during lunch my friends would make it a game to try and throw food in between my breasts. Disclaimer, this sounds horrible but it really wasn't. We were all just messing around and they'd only throw things like grapes, carrots, Cheetos, etc. It was kind of like a competition and TBH pretty entertaining. Anyway, one day they're trying to throw baby carrots at my boobs, and I guess one throw was particularly well aimed because it went straight down my bra. We all laugh about it, and I spend a minute digging around my bra trying to find it. But I guess I must have missed it, or another carrot was also in my bra or something. After lunch my friend and I head to our English class. We had this awesome male teacher that everyone loved. During class I had to ask him a question, so I got up and walked over to him. After I talked with him I turned around to leave when he said, "Is that your carrot?" I turned back around and we both just stared at this wilted baby carrot on the ground between us. It's this moment where I know he's wondering how TF that carrot fell out of my body, and I'm thinking about how I dropped my titty carrot in front of my favorite teacher. I kind of just slowly pick the carrot up, say, "Yes," and go back to my seat. My friends still make fun of me for this. Too long didn't read, carrot fell out of my bra and my teacher asked if it was mine. We used to play that game with quarters. Way to go on helping your friends, stripping careers early. My friends and I also used to play that Garnet, but only with paper balls. I bet your boob carrot story was told over and over during your high school years. I still play, but with dollar bills in sad dark establishments. Ah yes, boobsketball. The classiest of lunchtime games. Breastketball, dude. It's called boobsketball, haha. I also used to play that game with pennies. Both with guys and girls. Some of the guys would wear those nice V-necks that showed too much chest and would be shy after the penny would go down their shirt. I read pennies wrong and I need Jesus.